Welcome, everybody, to the Sonoma Spiel. My name is Tim, coming to you from beautiful downtown Sonoma. And today, a very special guest here on the Sonoma Spiel. We've had the police chief. We've had a human wine bottle. We've had winemakers. And today it's you. We're talking about things that are happening in Sonoma Valley. So the special guest is just talking about what to do here in the upcoming months in Sonoma Valley, and next week we'll have another human, very special guest live in the studio. So before I start, I want to ask you guys a question. When was the last time you used a payphone, an actual payphone, the kind that, you know, you would go up to and you'd see if there's an extra quarter or something in the display chart there, or in the return, and click it a few times? When was the last time you used a payphone? Because outside my office, I'm in the Sonoma Plaza, the Visitor Center, 453 1st Street East. There is a payphone. It's one of the few payphones that I've seen in existence. I think there's one in Jenner, out by where the Russian River meets the ocean. And they're usually in kind of out-of-the-way spots. But this one, it's right there outside my window. And I watch, usually kids go by and try to see what it is. And older people kind of laugh and take their photo because they can't remember the last time they used a payphone. This payphone is a normal payphone. You know, it says phone on it. And it's got a metallic container, a case, and then a foot. So it's not like a booth. It's not a phone booth, but a phone. The other day I'm sitting there typing away, and I see a man come up, and he starts cleaning it. And he has this enormous ring of keys on his belt, and he starts like fixing the dents. And he takes out a scraper, and he starts scraping off the stickers. And I thought, oh my God, I finally met somebody I've wanted to meet. Is this guy that repairs and is in charge of the payphone. So I run out, and the way I'd normally do, being so timid and shy, I accost him and say, "Who are you?" And he looks at me and goes, "I'm the Payphone Repairman." I said, "Oh my God, this is amazing." His name is Anthony. He lives in San Francisco, and he is, I think he is the last payphone repairman in Northern California. His area goes from like the South Bay up to like the Oregon border or something ridiculous. And he goes out to the Sierra foothills, which is a huge area. Northern California, you know, redwood forests, you know, mountains, ocean, sea to shining sea, the whole thing. He sees it. And this guy's job is to make sure the phone is in working condition and taking off the stickers and cleaning it and doing the whole thing there. And Anthony G., you made my day. I'm so glad you let me take a photo of you and talk about payphones, which are a dying thing. No one really uses payphones anymore, but we should. We should, just for old time's sakes, pick up the phone, listen to the dial tone, feel that little click, click, click when you put down the receiver thing, and just man, that was amazing. Other news today in the Sonoma Spiel. We got updates that there are last-minute camping availability at Sugarloaf State Park. Sugarloaf State Park is in northern Sonoma Valley, up above Kenwood. It's on the east side of the valley. There's a observatory there where people can go look at the stars, the Robert Ferguson Observatory. There's also camping and a lot of hiking, but the camping tends to fill up. But they sent to me this email. It says, "Attention, did you know we always hold a few campsites at Sugarloaf Ridge State Park for last-minute campers? We call these our first come, first serve sites." So basically, each day we release available first come, first serve sites at 10 a.m. over the phone. Call and hold a first come, first serve site or another available site the day of arrival with a credit card. Call the park at, ready for this? Here it comes, 707-833-5712. So again, 707-833-5712. By 10 a.m. to reserve a first-come, first-served site. Once occupied, you may stay in a first-come, first-served site for up to 2 weeks. So all sites do not roll over each day. So there's 46 camping sites up there. It's beautiful. 2 wheelchair-accessible campsites with an accessible restroom, showers, and campfire pits. But if you didn't get a reservation, don't worry. They open up sites on a first-come, first-served basis on a regular call at 10 a.m. So give them a call, 707-833-5712. All right, new business alert in Sonoma Valley, the launch of the Sonoma shuttle service. Have you ever been in Sonoma and you notice things kind of get quiet in the evening? And it's kind of hard to get an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi back to your hotel? Well, don't worry. The Sonoma shuttle service is here on Friday and Saturday nights from 8 p.m. to 11:45 p.m. The Sonoma shuttle service offers point-to-point or round-trip rides within the city of Sonoma for only $20 per group, up to 14 people. I don't know what that is on a per-person cost, but that's cheaper than a bus when you look at that. But up to 14 people, $20 per group. It's van with Happy Travelers Tours. This is a side new business he started, Sonoma Shuttle Service, licensed, bonded, all sorts of stuff. Check it out. You can get information at sonomavalley.com for the Sonoma Shuttle Service, or call them at 707-386-9589, 707-386-9589. On the news, Larson Family Winery, well-known winery south of the city of Sonoma, that had a tragedy befall them. Their tasting room, a structure fire, occurred. Unlike they have a barn that became a tasting room, and it burned down a while ago. And this was a big blow for them. They're a well-known family in the wine industry up here. But the good news is the Larson Family Winery is back in the saddle again. The historic winery reopens after the tasting room fire. The winery will be reopening on Thursday, August 4th to the public. And that was only 5 months after the structure fire destroyed the tasting room. So it's good to have them back here. Larson family, we're so glad that you were able to recover from that, and we look forward to supporting you. If people want more information, go to larsonfamilywinery.com. That's larsonfamilywinery.com, and you can get more information about it. Okay, let's talk about what's happening. What's your preview? What's the news for the months coming up ahead here in and around Sonoma Valley? You know, Sonoma Valley goes from the Carneros to the Kenwood, actually up to Santa Rosa. And then kind of over the side of the hill there. But we are ecumenical here. We look at all sorts of parts of greater Sonoma Valley to encourage people to visit. And this one is outside of Sonoma Valley proper, but does include an agricultural product near and dear to our heart, and which is grown here in Sonoma Valley as well. And that is the Gravenstein Apple Fair in Sebastopol. It's put on by Farm Trails. And Farm Trails is the longest running in the nation, the longest running group of farms that people can go visit, either all the time or during special times or special events. And